If there's only one skill that I can teach people, and this is a skill that's transformed my life as well as many people I know, and it's at the very heart of Buddhist meditation, mindfulness practice, as well as many other contemplative traditions. This is the thing that makes transformation happen. This is the thing that can transform literally every aspect of your life. The skill is called equanimity. You can think of it as an attitude, this attitude that whatever I'm experiencing right now is okay. And there's maybe even a bit of a smile with it, like this warm, welcoming smile that, yes, this is okay. I can be with this. Now, the obvious challenge in practicing equanimity is that it's really hard to be okay with what's happening if what's happening is really uncomfortable. But this is where the practice really shines. This is where you really can get the hang of it. When you're in discomfort, to connect with the discomfort, to feel in, to notice, how am I experiencing discomfort? And then to just tell yourself, I can be with this just right now. That's all it is. It's not about any future projections. It's just in this moment, I can be with this feeling. So there's what happens out there in the world, and then there's what we feel in here. And we don't have to accept or like what happens out there in the world. Equanimity is not about being complacent. It's about being real with what we're feeling and being open and accepting to what we're feeling. When we don't like our feelings, when we judge our feelings, we naturally contract around them. This contraction tightens everything up, and it just tends to make the feelings more stuck. They actually end up lasting longer, and we end up with a lot of habitually contracted ways of being, usually some deep tension. And in turn, we find it really difficult to truly relax, to truly find a sense of rest and ease. So equanimity is just the practice in the moment of connecting with whatever we're feeling, noticing what we're feeling, how we're feeling it, and just telling ourselves that it's okay that I'm feeling this. We're not trying to change anything at all in our experience. We're actually just trying to relax around our experience and let it happen. So you can get a taste of this right now by just tuning in to what you're feeling, noticing where you're feeling it, and telling yourself, it's okay to feel this. And just notice that attitude as we tell ourselves it's okay to feel this. You could even smile at our experience, welcome it warmly, and just notice how that changes your experience. What happens in your body when you do that? And the goal here is to just keep doing that, to especially notice throughout the day, anytime you're experiencing discomfort, anytime you're all worked up or you're contracted or you're stressed, and to just tune in, notice what you're feeling, notice how you're feeling it, and just tell yourself it's okay to be feeling this right now. Really welcome the sensations. This actually frees up more energy so we can actually be more effective in the world. So we accept what's happening in our inner experience, but that doesn't mean we have to accept what's happening in the outer world. In one sense, we have to accept our reaction to it, but we can still very much take action. And practicing equanimity allows us to be more clear, more precise, and more effective in our action. It's not coming from this reactive place that's emotionally charged. Instead, it's coming from a more skillful, more attuned place. Practicing equanimity actually over time makes us less reactive. But the way it works is that we're not trying to stop our reactivity. We're actually just being totally okay with our reactivity. We're noticing our reactivity. We're feeling what happens when I become reactive. What am I feeling? And by just validating that experience, by telling yourself it's okay, we're kind of getting out of the way. We're letting the reactivity happen. And then it happens less and less because it's not so charged anymore. Reactivity is usually your body saying no in some way, right? And so when you start to feel what you're feeling and say yes to it, welcome the experience, tell yourself it's okay to feel it, then we naturally become less reactive over time. So when you're in sitting meditation, you can practice just feeling into what you're feeling, telling yourself it's okay. That is an excellent meditation practice. You can do that your whole life and continue to progress. And then you can also just practice throughout the day. Anytime you notice yourself uncomfortable, any emotions coming up, or even if you're feeling good, you can just still tell yourself what I'm feeling is okay and just try to relax more into the experience and just let it happen. Okay, that's it for this one. Lots more to come. Subscribe, follow.